Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy rainy Thursday if you're in Bellingham. It was coming down pretty hard a little while ago. Playlist is in the live chat. Go ahead and cue that up. We are going to get started. We're going to do a lot of upper body opening tonight or this morning. Clearly, I'm still sleeping. A lot of upper body opening and hips. Those are the two things we're really going to focus on right now. So get your coffee nearby, cue up that playlist, and I want you to just come to the top of your mat. So go ahead and come to the top of your mat today. This thing's angled up real weird. Pardon me. Here we go. And I want you just to bring your hands to your hips, take your feet about hip width apart, and just start to do a little bit of this action. Go ahead and just roll through your waist, opening through your spine. Just something to start to kind of move your spine around, your hips around. Make sure you go both directions. This is a very formal, fancy move here. So just opening up, starting out with a little bit of motion. I want you to kind of do it where you're sticking your hips out one side and your hips out the other side, as if you're moving for the first time today, and then a little bit of this like swing motion, and then like really big circles tie it all together, and then back the other way. And then come on back to the center of your mat. I want you to just interlace your fingers behind your back, bring your palms away from your spine here, and just start to lean to the right side. Back up through center, and then lean to the left side. And back up through center, and just really pull your hands away, feeling this in your shoulder heads and your triceps. One of the muscles I've noticed the tightest these days with carrying stress and just so much computer work is just right here up in your upper pecs. So we're going to really try to express and move through upper pecs today, and your shoulder blades, rhomboids, all that delightful stuff. So one more big breath here. Exhale, go ahead and release your hands, shake your arms out. Then we're going to just do some simple arm circles. So hold your hands out. Start by keeping them kind of tight, kind of small. It's amazing how heavy your arms feel when you start doing this for more than like 25 seconds. But again, just working on blood flow, getting things moving in the upper body. Then you start to make those circles a bit bigger. If you're like me, your shoulders are popping from all of the torn things you've done. Call it PT right now. Pulling your navel into your spine here. Keep that blood flow moving reverse direction. So we're going to go backwards. It's another couple seconds here, then we'll start flowing. Excuse me. All right, hands to heart center. Set your intention for class. We're going to mix it up today. Do a little core, do a little flow, do a lot of stretch. Come to your happy place, and then sweep your hands up tall. Big breath in. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back right away, moving through chaturanga, lowering down with your elbows pinned into your ribs. On your inhale, flip your feet. Take cobra, upward dog. Downward dog on your exhale here. Go ahead and pedal out your feet. Get comfortable in this position. Next breath in, bend your knees, lift your heels, go ahead and walk it forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Left wrist in your right hand, exhale to your right side. Inhale it up. Exhale, switch wrists and sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, whatever suits you this morning. Chaturanga, option to stop halfway down or throw in a push-up or two. When you're ready, take your cobra or your upward facing dog. And from here, bring your knees down to the mat. Take your knees wide, press back to a child's pose. Hips back towards your heels and move in this child's pose. Move to the music a little bit, rolling side to side. Popping back up to your knees. Bring your knees a little closer together. We're going to work threading the needle in a lot today. So inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale just for one big breath. Thread the needle here. One big inhale in. On that exhale, bring your left hand down by your face. Press into the mat. Inhale, open that right arm up. Replace it back down. Second side, right hand plants, left hand lifts. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop that shoulder down. Walk that right hand out for one big breath. Big exhale back down. Hands come back through center. Go ahead and tuck your toes. Take downward facing dog. And from here, I want you to lower your knees so they're about 1 inch or 2 off the mat. Your hands can be still a little bit forward here like you would be in a downward dog. I want you to lift that right leg. So bending my knee, hovering my right knee, and then kick that right leg up like a donkey. Then bring it knee to nose. And kick it up and back knee to nose. That left knee hovering the entire time. I want you to keep doing these little mini donkey kicks, warming up through your glutes, through your back. I'm keeping my knee bent on the right side. Let's do 5 more. Let's go 5, 4. Lots of work on that left leg here. 3, 2, 1. Take a downward dog just to stretch out that left leg. Whew, warming up fast. And then coming back into those bent knees. So bend your knees, hover your knees off the mat. And the left leg's going to lift here. So up and back. Inhale, kick it up and back. Right knee is floating. Up and back. And up and back. Keep breathing. Let's do 5 more here. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to downward dog. Stretch everything out. Ooh, walk your feet up to meet your hands here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your ragdoll pose. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Maybe grab for your elbows. Maybe clasp your hands at your low back if your shoulders are tired from that. A lot of shoulder work there early on. Feel free to add a little twist here in your ragdoll. One more breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Big breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next breath in, sit low, take that chair pose. Sweep your hands up. Big inhale here. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step that right foot back, drop your right knee down. Take your Anjaneyasana, sinking into this left leg. Sweep your hands very tall here. And then take your left arm across under your right arm for eagle arms. Pressing those forearms out and up, waking up the upper back right away. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Take Ardha Hanumanasana, straightening out that front leg. Good morning, hamstring. Holy mackerel. One more big breath in. On your exhale, I want you to bend through that knee. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your back toes. Keep walking your hands forward. Take a standing splits here. So that right leg is lifting. Take your hands off the mat. Just go ahead and wobble early on today. Getting your balance game going strong. And from here, hands to heart center. And I want you to stand in Degasana, slowly bringing in that knee up. We're going to basically take a few little calisthenics here. We're going to drop our knee down. We're going to kick it up and twist to the left with your knee, right to the torso. So dropping that knee down and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down and up. Keep twisting. Let's do 3 more. Come back to your airplane pose. From airplane, I want you to land in warrior foot, open to warrior 2. So heel to arch alignment here. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Big breath in reverse. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Go ahead and drop. Sorry, step it back and move through chaturanga. Upward facing dog here. Downward facing dog. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat today. Extend your right leg up on your inhale. Step your right foot forward, drop that left knee down, untuck your back toes. Anjaneyasana, sweeping it up, sinking into that right knee. This time we're gonna go right hand under left hand, taking eagle arms, pressing those forearms out and away so you can feel that stretch through your rhomboids. I love the word rhomboid. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your hands down, straighten out your front leg. Getting into that hamstring early on. Holy cow. Sleep does wonders to my body, as in it makes it so tight. Keep that breath flowing. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, bend through that right knee. You might want to tuck and cheat your back foot forward a little bit. Walking your hands forward, taking the standing splits on the second side. So grab hold of that shin and calf. Let your wobbles be there. All that wobbling is making that right calf and shin so much stronger. Ankle, all the tiny little tendons are getting stronger. And from here, hands to heart center, we're going to start to stand up into airplane pose. Keep that left leg lifting. And then coming into essentially a standing pose, grabbing your knee for just a second. We're going to do those twists here. We're going to drop the left leg down and kick it to the right side. So inhale it down, exhale, twist to the right. Woo. Inhale it down, exhale, right. And down and right, down, right. 5 more. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that airplane back. It's really hard to watch myself because I fall over when I do this. Landing in warrior foot, opening up to warrior 2. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior here. Take a big breath in reverse. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Step it back and move through chaturanga. Inhale here. Downward facing dog, then drop your knees down. Bring that left hand back a little bit. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. One big breath here. Exhale, that left hand comes back down. Inhale, unwind that right arm to the sky. Set it back down, second side. Plant that right hand. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Really pressing into the back side of that left arm for one big breath. Exhale, right hand comes back down. Plant your right hand. Inhale, unwind that left arm. Come on back. Take your downward facing dog. From down dog, shift forward to plank pose. From plank pose, lower halfway down, pause. Hover your right toes off the mat. Keep your hips lifting here for 3, 2, 1. Switch feet. Hover your left feet. Hovering for 3, 2, 1. Press back up. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. From down dog, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop into your squat at the top of the mat. So good morning in Malasana. Waking up those hips right away. We're going to come from here into a little bit of core work for the middle of class, and then we'll do another sequence and series on the other side. But for now, just waking up these hips and moving through these hips. A couple more seconds here. And I want you just to plop down, straight into Navasana here. So your knees can be bent. If you want to have a little support, you can grab behind your knees. Otherwise, your spine is straight here. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower halfway down. On your inhale, I want you to come up, pause. And then just pretend like you have an object in your hand, and maybe take a water bottle or your phone, and twist your hands down, touch the right side of the floor, up through center to the left. So you just take these rainbows and pause in the middle. If you have a weight at home, you can use a weight for a little extra work. We're just getting into the obliques here, keeping your legs lifting. Let's go 2 more times, each side. Back through center, take an inhale. Exhale, we're gonna hover and do our classic. Tap your heels, keep your spine lifting here. Going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over your cross legs. Come into downward facing dog. From down dog, take a big breath in. Bottom of your exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep your hands up tall, big reach. Left wrist into your right hand, exhale it to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, switch wrists, switch sides. Inhale up through center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, plant your hands, step or float back. Chaturanga. Big upward facing dog. Down dog on your exhale. Extend your right leg up here, stack and open your hip. Option to stay or flip into wild thing. If you flip, lift your hips high on your breath in. Exhale, set those hips down, one breath. Inhale, come back up. Take your three-legged dog. Inhale here. Knee to nose on your exhale. Inhale, kick it up. Right knee, right tricep. Exhale. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Coming into your crescent lunge here. Sweeping your hands high. Press that right knee forward just a little bit. Press back through your left heel, really directing motion and stretching into this left hip flexor. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pressing your palms away. Inhale. Exhale, I want you to just kind of fold forward for a humble crescent pose. Little wobbly there. Inhale, come on back up. Release your hands so that left hand goes under your right hand. Press forearms out and up for eagle. Take an inhale. Exhale, pop off that left foot. Right away, taking full eagle pose. Press those forearms out and up. Pull your navel to your spine. So you've got opposite motion. Navel going back to spine, forearms going out and away. Really extending as far as you can through your arms to open your shoulders. Take one more inhale. Exhale, uncross your legs. Hands come back to heart center. Coming back into your airplane. Holy cow, I'm sweaty. Landing it back into your crescent pose. Sweep your hands high for one inhale. Exhale, tap that knee down, cactus your arms. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale up, warrior two, spin it open. Reach it forward, big inhale. Exhale, warrior two, reverse your warrior. Big breath in reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, plant your left hand. Take an awkward lunge, all your toes point to the right. So you're rolling on the outside of your feet here, getting to your IT band right away. One inhale here. Exhale all the way the opposite side for Skandasana. I love a good Skandasana in the morning. Bend deeply through that right leg. Try and sit up as tall as you can here. Take an inhale. Exhale, cruise to the back of your mat. Let your right toes pop up to the ceiling. Waking up those hips. Take one more inhale. Exhale, cruise on back to the front of the mat. Three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, move it forward for Chaturanga. Cobra, up dog. Downward facing dog. Drop to your knees. Take your knees wide this time. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. Thread the needle again. 2 breaths this time. After your second breath, bring that left hand back down. Plant that left hand. Inhale, unwind. Second side, plant your right hand. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Big breath in. Big breath out. Right hand comes down. Inhale, unwind your left hand. Come on back, take your downward facing dog. Big breath in, down dog. Bottom of your exhale, step or hop the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, coming into your chair pose here. Sit low, sweep your hands high. Inhale, arms long. Exhale to cactus your arms back. Inhale to sweep it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Vinyasa. Cobra, upward dog. Down dog on your exhale. Second side, left leg lifts. Inhale. Stack it, open your hips, stay here, or flip into wild thing. Bring your hips up high. If your hips are up, take a big breath in. On your exhale, set that right hip down for 1 breath. Inhale, bring it back up. Flipping back over to three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to kick it up. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Coming into your crescent pose. Sweeping your hands high. Set your footing here. Big breath in. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Opposite thumb on top this time. So if you're usually left thumb on top, bring your right thumb on top. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward for humble crescent. Let your wobbles be your guide. Inhale, woo, come on back up. Release your hands high. Take a breath in. Exhale, tap that right knee down. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, tap that right knee down. Inhale, hands come up. Take your right arm under your left arm for eagle. Press those forearms out and up. Take a big breath in. Kick off that right foot. Take full eagle pose here. Wrapping your right leg around your left leg. Pulling your navel to your spine. Pressing your forearms out and up. Really opening through your back. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Step it back. Slowly into your crescent pose. One breath in. Exhale it for warrior two here. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Take a big breath in reverse. We're going to cartwheel our hands down. Landing on that right hand. All the feet go to the left. So taking your awkward lunge to that left side. Waking up the IT band and the outer hip on that left side. One inhale here. Exhale, pivoting the opposite way. Directly into Skandasana, bending through your left knee, sitting up tall. We're going to move a little bit more this time. So inhale here. Exhale, stay low with your butt. Shift to the other side. Maybe take your hands off the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, keep switching. Moving with your breath, front to back on the mat. Opening through those hips. One more time to the back. And then we come back to the front. Kick that left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Cobra, upward dog. Downward facing dog. And from here, go ahead and come on down to your knees. Now you just rotate through some cat-cow here. Just to keep articulating through your spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And come on down to your stomachs now. Extend your right arm directly out to the right. Taking swastikasana, we're gonna roll. So my right arm is like a T, it's straight out from me. Rolling onto that right shoulder. Take that left foot, put it right behind your right thigh. Just working through opening the chest here. If this feels good, hang out right here. If you want more, you can bring your right foot and also plant it onto the ground and bridge foot. This is as far as I go on my right side. But really you want to direct your breath into your pecs, into your shoulder heads here. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, roll back onto your stomach and we're going to switch sides. Left arm is going to extend directly out, rolling onto your left shoulder. Plant your right foot behind your left leg. Keep that right knee pop to the sky. And if you want to go further, you can take your left foot and plant on the ground. I love the stretch. It's definitely intense, but it feels really good. Take one more big inhale. Exhale. Release your knees, starting to roll back onto your tummy. And we're going to cruise straight into our rhomboid stretch here. So Firefly is... it's really intense, and you have to make sure that you get your weight on your hands. So we're going to take our right arm, cross our right arm under our bodies, and then our left arm is going to be directly in front of our right arm, and just wiggle them as far apart as you can. And then start to take your body, shifting over those arms. And eventually you might be able to let your head plop down on the mat. But really breathing into the upper back here, into those rhomboids. Really take huge inhales. Deeper your inhales, you're really going to feel this start to open your back. One more breath in. On your exhale, just try to wiggle your way out of that one. And then we're going to switch sides. So basically whatever arm was in front will be in back. So my left hand is going to go first under my body this time. Just sit back so you can see a little better. Left hand under my body. Right arm is going to go in front this time. And I'm going to wiggle them away from each other. And then I'm going to walk my body forward over my arms. Try to place my weight directly on my arms. And I feel this shifting a lot deeper now. Keep those big inhales coming. One more big breath. Exhale. Wiggle your way right on out of this. And we're going to come straight into a frog pose here while we're down on the mat. So take your knees as wide as you can, and you're going to bring the insides of your feet flat on the ground. So knees as wide as you can. Start to come down to your forearms. Give your dog a pet if it's right there. And if you don't feel anything, press those hips back towards your heels and you will feel something. Just waking up those hips early on. I've been having a lot of low back pain from sitting so much, so I'm trying to do as many hip, kind of hamstring and hip flexor stretches as I can right now to really loosen my lower back. Take one more big breath. On your exhale, as gracefully as you can, try to pull it together. Come onto your shins here. We're going to do one round of camel pose. Back bends are nice and energizing, and since we're early in the day, we're going to start off with a back bend. So if you're new to camel pose, please have your toes pointing directly into the mat. If you're comfortable with camel, you can have your feet flat against the mat. Hands come to your low back. Squeeze your elbows together here. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, start to lower yourself back. And if you're feeling a pretty wicked stretch, just stay right here. If you want more, you can reach back and eventually maybe you find your ankles, your heels. If you find them and there's no pinching in your low back, press those hips up. Let your head fall back. Big inhale here. On your exhale, go ahead and slowly come back up. Sit on down into Shavasana. Let everything settle back in. Camel pose is really intense. Stirs up all kinds of crazy shit in your head, so just let things settle back to normal. One more big breath. And then come on down, back to your comfortable seat here. Whew. From here, soles and feet together for Baddha Konasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Should be feeling a little bit looser through the hips here. Regardless, move a little bit side to side. Take one more breath. Extend your legs long. Come down to your back. Knees and shins hovering over the floor. Wiggle a little bit side to side. And eventually let your knees fall to the left side. Open that right arm out to the right. Give yourself a nice big breath here in your supine twist. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, knees to the right side. Left arm out. Maybe use your hand to traction your knees down to the right. Peeking over that left hand. Inhale, bring your knees up through center. Reach up, grab the soles of your feet. Take a happy baby pose. Pull your sacrum down to the mat. One more inhale. Exhale. Release your happy baby. Squeeze yourself into a ball. Take a big, giant breath in. On your exhale, release yourself out into your Shavasana just for a minute or so. Let yourself have one more minute of rest today before we start the day. So be heavy on your mat here. Take a big inhale wherever you are. On your exhale, stretch yourself into a full body stretch. Toes pointing long, fingers pointing long. Make some fists with your fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, slowly make yourself back into your comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head to your hands. We're just going to take one closing breath today. Dedicate your breath to you. You've earned it for waking up and stretching with me today. So inhale to sweep your hands up. Exhale. Thank you all for joining me today. I wish you a good Thursday. I hope you find happiness today. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow evening for class. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much.